Hi friends, Simit here from InformedTrades.com. On the screen right now, you're seeing a daily chart of the Euro US dollar. I definitely got this call wrong yesterday. I suggested that it could be an interesting opportunity to buy at the bottom of this trend line, the purple line here, the light purple here. That's where we were yesterday. After the ECB announcement, the market plummeted, and it's still dropping. So plummeted through the bottom of that channel, and now we're at the larger channel, and this channel goes back to March of 2015. So this could also be a great opportunity to buy. You know, if you had your stop, if you did go long here on this trend line, you know, and you had your stop maybe somewhere like 112, which would have been probably a good stop placement. You know, you lost, you know, maybe 58 pips, depending on exactly where you enter. Let's say 60 pips. Not so bad if the position size wasn't large. You kept risk in check. This could be a better opportunity to enter. However, this market is still falling. This is a real-time chart we're looking at. So I would wait until today closes. This is also a weekly, you know, it's Friday, so it's the end of the week. We can also reevaluate on the weekly time frame. However, we are at the bottom of this channel. Last time we were at the bottom of the channel, August 2015, we rallied 1,000 pips in a month right here from August 5 to August 21, so actually less than that. In about 3 weeks, we moved 1,000 pips. A move like that could happen again at this trend line, but as mentioned, we still haven't seen the bottom in. So let's see if we can start to see price stabilize at this trend line. We'll have a clearer idea next week. This might be something that's interesting to evaluate Sunday when the market opens or on Monday. And just for good measure, we can look at the weekly chart. Same idea. We're still seeing this, you know, we're at the bottom of this channel that goes back to March of 2015. The dollar index, which is basically the inverse of the euro dollar, so we sort of expect to see the opposite, and we do, in that, you know, the euro dollar is touching the bottom trend line. Meanwhile, the dollar index is touching the an upper trend line here. That's where we're at. So I would also think that, you know, again, as I mentioned, we may want to see wait until the move is over, until we really see the market start to stabilize, and hopefully, ideally, start to see some signs of bull stepping in and defending a supportive resistance level. But excuse me, it looks like we could see the dollar index decline, which basically makes sense as it's, you know, the inverse of the euro dollar to a large extent. This is the weekly chart. You know, if we look at the daily chart, it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, the one thing about the dollar index is that this pattern is really in place for March of 2015. So it goes back, you know, almost 6 months now we're seeing this pattern. So something to bear in mind as this week comes to an end, and as I mentioned, as the market opens on Sunday, could be an opportunity to buy euro dollar. Dollar yen, just want to take a quick look at this. Depending on how you look at this chart, you know, this yellow box here looks like a trading range. Depending on how you look at it, if you're evaluating the range based on the wicks of the candle, then you probably want to move the bottom ones even lower and go right around here, or potentially all the way down if you want to include this wick. But if you're just looking at the bodies, which is the way I would prefer to look at it, then the range looks a bit more like this, and we are out of the range, or starting to peek out of the range now. If you're a range-bound trader, this could be worth a short opportunity. However, I mention this because, you know, in a video a couple days back, I talked about how I personally was adding to my long position right around here. I basically got in at 119.05. We're now at 120.65. Depending on your horizon, you may want to move your stop to break even. I have a much longer term horizon, so I'm not really moving my stop to break even. I also think there's a chance the market could come all the way back down to 119.05, and I might enter more at that point. We'll see. But at this point, you know, if you're looking to target resistance at 121.36, you know, that could be a way to, you can move your stop to break even and sort of take your profit at 121.36, or have that as a target. As I mentioned, you know, I'm targeting new high, or I'm really looking for something more like 140, 150. You know, really want to see it back up around here, 145. So I'm not too concerned. You know, I'm just looking for strategic levels to add at, we touched this trend line, which is why I wanted to add it last week. But other than that, for a short-term perspective, if you did enter long, it could be a time to move to break even. And that's about it. It is Friday, so it's the end of the week. Next week we'll have another candle on weekly charts to look at, and we'll see what else happens. If you like this video, please share it on Facebook, Google+, like it on YouTube as well. That helps us grow and helps us make more videos. If you have any questions, anything you want to add, join us at informedtrades.com. Best of luck in your trading and investing. We'll see you next time. Take care.